Previously on Can I Beat?
I came looking for booty.
Sigma whipped out his lightsaber and I told him I wasn't into butt stuff, but he wasn't asking.
In that butt. No, Chris, I'm a warrior.
Today I bring you a new challenge. Can I beat Mega Man X2 without special weapons or armor upgrades? The rules are fairly simple. I'm not allowed to use special weapons, armor upgrades, or get life upgrades. I can ride bikes, use mechs, and get sub-tanks. Before we begin, I'd like to say that there is a community poll up on my channel, so you can vote for the next challenge. Mega Man 11 without the double gear and only the buster, or Mega Man X3 buster only with no armor upgrades. I'd also like to announce that there's a Discord server available, so you can see a list of games that I own and tell me what videos you want to see. Without further ado, let's begin. 6 months have passed since Zero's death, and X has a new partner. 6 months have passed, and X is raiding a Maverick base alone. The first stage was no trouble. Even the boss was dead with a few buster shots. After the first stage, we were introduced to the villains of this game, the Booty Hunters, and they had a special interest in X. First on the list, SpongeBob. I got my first sub-tank and was ready to face SpongeBob. On to Flame Stag. Flame Stag stage was where I got my second sub-tank. The stage was actually challenging. There was a lot of platforming over lava, and a spot where I had to outrun rising lava. Flame Stag was hard, but if you stand in the middle of the room, you should be able to predict his moves. The Booty Hunters inform X that they have Zero's parts, and challenge us for them. If I win, I get the parts. If they win, they get my booty. After their call, we go to Bubble Crab's stage. This stage was no trouble. I managed to get my final sub-tank here, thanks to a trick I learned from Jay's reviews. Bubble Crab was probably the hardest boss yet. this keeps up, this challenge will definitely be harder than the first. Time for the first booty hunter, Agile. Agile has a long sword and the stamina to last multiple rounds. One part down, 2 to go. I went to Will Gator's stage to fight the next booty hunter, Surges. Surges may be old, but he has experience. Due to his age, his balls hang low and he swings them to and fro. 2 parts down, 1 to go. After I fought Surges, I decided to take care of Will Gator while I was there. Compared to Circus, Will Gator was easy, and like all gators, he wound up on a Florida man's grill. Time for the last of the booty hunters, Violin. Violin was big and girthy, but most importantly, he knew what he was doing. Unfortunately for him, he didn't last very long. He was there for a good time, not a long time. Now that all the booty hunters were dead, I have all of Zero's parts, and Dr. Kane can begin to rebuild him. After I defeated Violin, I decided to take care of Gary. Gary was pissed about what I did to SpongeBob, so he was out for revenge. I don't know if I'd say Gary was hard or annoying, but he fell like all the rest, onto an Australian's worst nightmare, a flightless bird. The stage was no trouble, but Overdrive Ostrich was pretty annoying. But unlike Australia, I can actually beat a bird. Time for Magma Centipede. Magma Centipede's stage was okay. It had two mini-bosses, both of which were pretty easy. Unfortunately, I forgot to record the fight with Magma Centipede, so I'll show a recreation of it. On to Morph Moth. The stage was on the easier side, and Morph Moth was one of the easier bosses. On to the booty stages. Dr. Kane managed to find the Booty Hunter's base, but he still needed more time to rebuild Zero. The first stage had a rematch with Violin, which was way harder than the first. On to the next booty cheek. The second stage had a spot that I had to abuse invincibility frames to get past, but after that was the hardest boss yet, Surgus. Now to go where no man has gone before, in between the cheeks. The third stage had a rematch with Agile. He wasn't that bad, and was definitely easier than Surges was. The next stage was just a boss rush, so I'll just be skipping over that. Unfortunately for me, after the boss rush, the power went out, so I had to do all the booty stages again.
No! It can't be! No! No!
So I used special weapons to get back to where I was. I understand if you think this ends the challenge, but I'll make up for it later. Promise. After the boss rush, I learned that Sigma was alive, and he was coming for that booty. Sigma had a copy of Zero, but lucky for me, the real Zero showed up and destroyed the faker. Zero and I split up. Zero would destroy the generator, and I would take care of Sigma.
I mean, you can get to the head positively. Why? Why? Why did you go for it though? You knew that he was gonna laser. No, it's because you were greedy. You could have just stood still and you would have more health. Also, I'm pretty sure it's better for it to get hurt by the head rather than a laser. Use tank. Yeah, it's better that, like I said, it's better that you take damage from the head, not from the laser. Oh, and fill your tank a little bit more. Oh, gee. Is this the run? Use tank. I see. This is a trouble sometimes. Relax. Relax. Just be fucking spastic when it does that. Get away from the walls. Do not climb walls when he does this. Oh damn. Even getting caught is not as punishing as laser. Okay, go to your menu, go to your menu. You have one tank that is not full. Yeah. This will let you tank at least one laser. Yeah. Those are the G's. Pop the tank. Just get it like 1 or 2 shots. We got this. You got this! You got this!
Now, time to make up for earlier. Zero was much easier than expected. I thought he would be harder, but I guess that proves that I can beat Mega Man X2 without special weapons. I get this challenge a 5.5 out of 10.